Welcome guys in the 20th lecture. In this lecture I will show you how you can create 3D mounting panel layout. So this lecture, let's get started. If you want to create 3D panel layout, first of all we have to activate Layout Space Navigator. I will click on Layout Space tab and then I will click to Navigator. Beside this Navigator I have to activate Navigator for devices. I will click on Project Data tab and then Devices and then 3D Mounting Layout Navigator. These two navigators have to be active when we create our 3D mounting panel layout. First of all, in Layout Space I have to right click on Space and then New. First of all I have to give name. In this case it's to be panel layout 3D and then I will press OK button. Now we have our workspace for creating panel layout in 3D. First of all I have to insert enclosure. I will click on Insert tab and then Enclosure and then I will choose the second part on the list and I will click OK button. Now we can insert our enclosure. I will left click on the mouse and I will place them on his position. After that I have to repositioning this panel layout. I have to rotate them. I will click on this and after that I have to insert mounting panel. If you want to insert mounting panel you have to click on Insert tab and then Mounting Panel. I will choose the first panel on this list and I will click on OK button. Now we can place mounting panel in enclosure and I will click OK button. Now we can use option for rotating part and I will rotate this part. And we can see that is our mounting panel is in enclosure and this job is completed. Now I have to place components on mounting panel. Firstly I have to activate mounting panel in Layout Space Navigator. I will choose mounting panel and I will double click on that. Now I have to rotate mounting panel. I will click on this option and mounting panel is rotated. Now I have to insert wire duct. I will click on Insert tab and then Wire Duct option. I will insert the second part on the list and I will press OK button. Now I have to click on this position and this position. I will do that to the other side. I will click on this position and on this position. I have to insert wire duct vertically. I will right click on the mouse and then placement option. I will choose lower left and I will click OK button. I will click this and this. I will do that to the other side, but I have to click right click and then placement option and that upper left. And I will click OK button. I will click this and OK. Wire duct is completed. Now I have to insert rail. I will click on Insert tab and then Mounting Rail. I will choose the only part on the list and I will click OK button. I will click in the middle of this wire duct and to the other side I will click in this point and we can see our complete mounting panel with our rail. Now I have to place our components from 3D mounting panel layout navigator to rail. First component, it will be fuse. I will insert fuses as group and I will drag and drop to rail and I will click OK button. We can see our components that I have inserted on rail and after these components I will insert other components. In this case it will be contactor K1. I will drag and drop them on rail and I will click OK. Now I will insert V1 rectifier, but I have to update his component. I will click on layout space and then import 3D graphic. I have downloaded step file for V1 from manufacturer website and I will mark them and I will click open button. Our component has inserted. I have copied this component to our mounting rail. I will mark them and then I will copy and then I will click on mounting panel and I will paste them here and I will left click on the mouse and I have to click OK button to do not modify nothing, and I have inserted this new element on rail as we can see. Now I have to insert terminal strips. Terminal strips is represented with PE and X. Firstly, I'm gonna insert X and then I will place on his location, and PE I will click on his location. Now I have to insert Qt motor overload switch, but I have updated version of Qt in folder update that I will upload on Udemy website. And to insert this part I will click on layout space and then import 3D graphic and then I will choose Qt and I will click open button. Now we can copy this part. I will rotate panel layout and then I will choose mounting panel. I will rotate them on his position and I will paste motor overload switch to his position on rail. Now I have completed my mounting panel and this lesson is successfully completed.